Hey everybody, so welcome to part 2 of the video about all the handbags I have sold and bought during 2021. Now part 2 is the good one. It's going to be, I'm going to say it's going to be quicker. Less bags to talk about. I've got some eye candy here and I have to say even myself, I've done well this year. Really happy with what I've got here. Even just looking at it together, it's a wonderful little micro collection all of itself. It's really good. We've got good neutrals, we've got colours, they all look very complementary together, so great. I'm gonna go through those. I'm gonna say ish in the order that I bought them. I can't quite remember exactly. I bought more this year than I intended. Which is why we've had the previous video about the items that I sold, because it's not just about making room, it's also about making money to be able to buy the new ones, and you know, just to supplement that as we can. So it's not even been as bad as one out one in. It's been better than that. So yeah. Oh, before I go on to that, new lipstick which my team bought for me as a Christmas present, so that's lovely. I've opened, yeah, it came a little bit early, but you know, work Christmas presents, you open when you receive them, I think. You don't wait till Christmas Day. So that was very nice of them to get together and buy Miss Hermes limited edition lipstick, so yeah, I thought I'd wear it. Right, so let's get into it. Some of these I've mentioned because they've been the reason that I did some of the sales. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. We'd love it if you were to join the Shellac family, and that way you know if you hit the notification bell whenever I upload a video. We've been a little bit lapsed recently, I'm sorry. Life just took over. So we're just going straight in with this beauty. Hopefully the light will pick it up okay. I am having to use the ring light because it's 4:45 in the evening and it's pitch black out there. So I know I bothered to get it out. So here, this is the first one. Look at this beauty. So this is my Chanel mini rectangular in this lamb metallic gold. Really stunning. And even since buying this beauty, whenever I see a picture of anyone else or anyone on the Facebook groups that's like in search of one or selling, I'm just mesmerised by the picture, which is ridiculous because I'm like, well, Joe, you daft cow, you own it. You don't need to be looking at the picture. But anyway, it's just a really stunning bag. I haven't used it loads, I've used it a couple of times. I think the corners may well end up wearing. That's the bit I'm most worried about. But so far, there is no damage. She looks like new. And you know, I'm a big fan of the rectangular mini, and I would love to add a square mini at some point. But I'm a great fan. I just love how easy being a single flap. I'm a single flap girl. I do own one double flap, one classic double flap, but to be honest, the extra flap just gets in the way, adds weight, and I'm not a massive fan. I will never have another one, especially not at the prices now. Anyway, enough of that. This is about showing off the eye candy so you can see. So yeah, bought this from Papillonkia because basically I couldn't get it brand new from retail. Bought it brand new with a very tiny markup, tiny. So I feel like I got a great deal, and you know what? I don't regret it. It's a beautiful, lightweight little bag that fits a fair amount for its size. So that's super pretty. Next we're going to go on to Hermès, and we have here a gold picotin lock 18 with gold hardware. So I wanted this bag. I wanted this for quite a while. Actually last year, couldn't get hold of it, and then was offered the Few one, which I bought because I do love an orange bag. I love a bit of colour in my life, but I also do appreciate a good neutral. And then randomly my SA at a different store just said, oh, you wanted a gold picotin, didn't you? I've got one if you want it. And I was like, oh, because they literally are gold dust. And I was like, yeah, I know I've got the few one. What do I do? And I was like, then he actually made me sleep on it. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And he's like, sleep on it. I'll hold it for you for one night, you know, sleep on it. Which I did, and I was like, no, I still want it. I thought worst case scenario, I sell on the few one, but I love my few one so much, so I've just kept both in the end, and I've kept both and I've used both. So this is the gold on gold. The picotin's a great little bag, actually. It's a great little grab and go. It's good for just running errands. You know, it's not got, you can add a strap to it in various ways, twillies and things. I tend not to bother. I just carry it in the crook of my arm or hold it as nature intended, but as Hermes intended. I just leave it like that. You open it up just simply like that. I've just got the crochet bag that I keep in there. I keep the structure here, so you can see here my 7RP, so that's 7 Rue Paradis. Their insert in the colour orange, because I originally got the insert to go with my picotin in Few, but strangely enough the gold leather is somewhat softer, even though they're both Tyrolean Clements. The gold one is a little bit softer than the orange one, so I've been keeping the line, the insert in here. If anyone's interested in the 7RP inserts, I do have 2 discount codes, so for €30 off one liner, the discount code is JojoLux30, and for €70 off 2 liners or more, the discount code is JojoLux70. So I'll put that in the description box below as well as on screen. So yeah, if you want a little bit of money off, then that's that. They've just launched some new colours as well, Blue Broom and Off-White. The Blue Broom is beautiful, stunning, stunning colour. Perhaps if they've gone that with that, I may have got that for a different bag. I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a moment. So, great little bag to pick it in. I've got the gold around sandals, so this goes great. I've worn this a fair bit actually, and I know that it's going to be a bag that I'll continue to wear, probably more in the summer than the winter, but you certainly can use this colour year round. It's just that this sort of style is more something I do in summer. I tend to carry more with me in winter. Anyway, so little Hermes picotin was also bought early this year. Louis Vuitton. We have, so I'm a classic girl, and here we have a trend piece. I was actually getting something sorted out in Louis Vuitton a little while ago, and I was talking to my essay there, and I happened to be wearing this. I'd used this for the day. I happened to be wearing this, and we were talking about how I tend to go for classic bags, and he just looked at me, and I went, and I've said that wearing like the biggest trend bag for 2021. But anyway, here is the Coussin MM, which I believe is French for cushion, and mine is in the khaki lambskin, with this gorgeous embossing, really nice gold hardware. Now these bags are quite expensive. They really are quite expensive compared to other Louis Vuitton bags, but they ooze quality. I will say, you need to see them in the flesh. When you see the pictures of them, you're like, oh, that's overpriced for what it is. When you see the bag and it's in the flesh, you can just, the premium materials, I mean that zip was just beautiful. It's got this gorgeous bright blue lining, and I just keep the khaki shoulder strap inside the bag there. It also comes with, again, on trend, which you can either use on its own or not use it, or use it with the other strap as well. This chunky gold chain, but look how nice that goes together. And in fact, when I looked at the collection as a whole, I was looking at all these bags going, ooh, look at that. Look how nice as well that goes. Anyway, so it comes with that, and it's a good bag. It's a slouchier bag, which I don't tend to do so much, but with the 2 pockets there and this large interior pocket, and you can see from looking at the side there, that is actually probably about the most generous pocket, the middle one. But it's got the zip as well for that extra security, so your belongings are double zipped. So yeah, so great bag. The reason I bought this, and I went on the waiting list for this, was basically I was influenced. So I saw an Instagram post by Tamara Kick, and I just saw her carrying this bag with like this white blazer, and I was like, wow. I have since sort of almost emulated that look. Obviously, look nothing like her, she's stunning, but in terms of, you know, like off-white blazer and bag, that's as far as it went. I've done that, and it's a really nice bag. It's nice to use, it oozes quality. I had to wait for it, but it still was slightly more on the impulse side for me, but I just couldn't get it out of my head. It was one of those bags I just could not get out of my head and just wanted, and I bought it. So next we have a Fendi, and we have the mini peekaboo. Now, I've been a fan of this for a long time. I nearly bought a Fendi peekaboo before getting any Hermes as almost like a trainee Kelly. They are quite different, but I mean, they're a similar shape with the top handle. That's kind of as much as the similarity ends, but that's significant. So, little feet on the bottom. This is in an off-white colour. It's called white, but it is actually, I'd say certainly more of a cream. If I had to compare it to like an Hermes colour, I'd say it's more like Nata. It's got that sort of real creaminess to it. I went for this particular version for a couple of reasons. One, I loved the lining, which is this suede with the iconic Fendi logos, and I just thought that was really lovely. And two, the strap that comes with it is actually thicker. It's like it's just the addition. They did this in brown as well with the same addition, like thicker strap. I know you can buy separate straps, and maybe one day I will sort of spend that money, but it's, again, it's beautifully made, like, you know, like a lot of, you know, probably all Fendi bags. I'm not an expert, but it's beautifully made. The leather is a gorgeous quality. This is actually calf and not lamb, so it's a tiny bit more durable, but I try to be careful anyway, like I am with anything. But it's a great bag, the mini peekaboo. It does hold an awful lot. You've got organisation, it's got a slit pocket and also a zip pocket as well in here. But just by having this division of two, I kind of have like, I'll use it for work, obviously not for my laptop, but I'll have to have like a separate laptop bag with the work bits in, and then I'll divide this by two, so I have like all my like cosmetics and things like that in one side, and then I will have like my phones and my purse in the other. So I've got, in my mind, that's an organisation, like split uses of stuff. It's also big enough to take my mini umbrella, so, you know, really, and it comes with a little raincoat anyway, which is just here. So yeah, it's a really great bag. Recommend it a lot. Hopefully I will use her more. I've not used her loads so far. Used her a few times. Really usable, really nice bag. I think, again, especially given the colourway, that this is a classic bag and one to stay. So that was that. And then we have just two left. So I bought this bag pre-loved. It wasn't fully planned. Obviously I had the time that I was paying for, I was on a payment plan to think it through, and I had no regrets. So here we have an Hermes Kelly 35 in the colour Blue Hydra in Togo leather with gold hardware. The strap's just, it's all done up inside. It's again got a 7RP insert because they're the best. And yeah, and I did buy this insert myself, by the way. So I say, do put my money where my mouth is. I paid, you know, use my own discount code, and I did pay for that. So yeah, love. I went for bright yellow insert, which is beautiful. So this is a great bag. I have used this. If anyone follows me on Instagram, you'll see how much I've used this. Slightly on the heavier side, I would say, compared to my Kelly 28. Certainly on the heavier side, but just stunning colour, which I also think is very wearable. Yes, doesn't go with what I'm wearing now, but goes with a lot. Goes great with other blues or navies. Goes great against white. You know, goes great against black. Really, really wearable bag. Holds a load, you know, I can even fit my work laptop in here. If anyone's got like a smaller like MacBook or anything like that, it will absolutely go in here. So the 35 is a larger size and is a less popular size, I know, but it's great. You can see it's got a slight bit of slouch here, and that tends to be a feature of the larger Kelly bags, especially on the Vuitton style in Togo. They do that over time, so that's just a natural feature of what the bag does. I've got an insert in there as well, so I'm hoping in time it certainly won't get any worse. I think I've probably managed to stop it before that goes any further, but like I say, when it's got stuff in as well, you don't really notice. So brilliant bag, really in person as well, really stunning colour, and love her a whole load. And that should have been it. That should have been me happy with bags for 2021. And I'd been thinking about my bag journey and thinking about what I wanted next. And I said to myself, oh, you know, if I ever get my Kelly on my wish list, after that I would love to get a red Birkin 35. Now in my head, I knew that I wanted that with gold hardware, and ideally in Epsom leather, as it's lighter. The Birkin 35, which is the classic size that the Birkin comes in, it can be a little heavy, particularly by the time you put your stuff in, and holding a lot, you know, that's a lot of stuff. So ideally I thought, you know what, I'd like it in Epsom, just from the weight factor. And then lo and behold, the lovely lady that I bought this from, this for sale, this. A red Birkin 35 in Epsom leather with gold hardware in my favourite red colour, Rouge Cassac. Listed it less than retail. Looking, no, don't buy it, no, don't buy it. I bought it, again on a payment plan. You know what, sometimes these things are just meant to be. I'm probably more of a Kelly girl than a Birkin girl, you know, but I love this bag. I have to say, I'm a complete Birkin 35 convert. It's amazing. You know, big bags are coming back in. This looks quite big because I'm holding it further forward. Big bags are coming back in. Being in Epsom as well and being less slouchy, it looks less big than I think if it was in Togo and had greater slouch, you know, because this is all very rigid still. So yeah, she's in great condition, you know, tiny bit of wear somewhere up to the corners, if you can see that. I mean, that's next to nothing. It's almost like new, almost. So yeah, you can slightly tell that she is used. And I mean, this is what Epsom leather does. When it slouches slightly, it goes like that, as opposed to sort of creasing. It holds its rigidity. But like I say, by the time stuff's put in there, then it doesn't show. So yeah, it's fairly lightweight, you know, for a Birkin 35. Holds a ton. You can see the width there. It just holds a whole load of stuff, basically. Throw the laptop in, cup of tea, shoes, notebooks, phones, all your daily essentials. Sometimes I'm rushing for work and I'm a bit hot when I leave, but I know I want a scarf for later. Just throw the scarf in, run to the station. I'm a late person. And even when I'm not late, I'm so used to being late, I think I'm late, so then I run anyway and end up being even earlier and hot and sweaty still. But yeah. I'm trying to get out of that habit, but yeah, this is the latest bag that I bought, and I don't know what next year will bring. Hopefully a special order. It has been ordered, yeah, we'll see. Dare I say it, I'm nearly at handbag piece, but those are the bags that I bought, and just looking at them all together, you know, we've got some bright colour there, and then we've got these beautiful neutral, trying to do this gently, beautiful, like more neutral shades here. Look at that. So really happy actually. It's funny just getting them all out and looking at them together now makes me appreciate and love them all the more. I do need to try and use this one a little bit more. I genuinely just reach for and use my Hermes bags so much. It's why I probably will end up buying more Hermes at some point if I'm lucky enough. One, I need to get saving, and two, obviously have the right offers come in. I've got some things in mind, but yeah, I just love them, and I find them functional and beautiful and well made at the same time. So yeah, and again, any questions, please do let me know. And so I just keep looking at them all. I know I need to put them all away, that's going to be fun. But yeah, do let me know, and do take care everybody, and if I don't speak to you again before Christmas, have a lovely Christmas everybody, and let's just hope we can all be with our loved ones for England. Fingers crossed. Things aren't going too well, but fingers crossed. I've done everything I can to be able to see my parents. I've had my booster jab. I'm not really going anywhere, hardly. You know, like literally pop into the shop if I need to, mask on. So I don't think there's anything else that I can do. London's a bit of a hotspot at the moment, but I haven't been there since the 6th of December. So yeah, hopefully here's hoping all is good. So yeah, sorry I'm rambling. I've not talked to you for a while, and I will see you next year.